Hey, I hope everyone's doing well. This is a video message on behalf of West Hill Neighbourhood Watch, but also a message to the wider West Hill Dartford community. I've been really excited by a meeting that I've just had, and I will be looking away on occasion with PC Yates and PC Bali. They're our two new Neighbourhood Watch police officers. In essence, we will be getting bobbies on the beat again across West Hill, which is an incredible development. We all know that there's been a huge cut in the PCSOs in recent months, and that mistake has been realised, and there is now a commitment and the funding to support the neighbourhood policing work, of which PC Yates and PC Bali are part. What's really lovely to hear is that part of the objective of this change is to instil a sense of pride in our local communities and to ensure that the neighbourhood policing teams are able to be firm and fair when looking to do the community aspects of their work. And they shared a few examples of where they've shown this type of stamping out issues at the source, and it's been really effective in recent weeks and months. What's really exciting as well is they both mentioned that they're really looking for their support of us to be community led. So that means you, me, all of us across West Hill and indeed the wider Dartford area. It's really on us to provide the intelligence, to contribute to offering data, to offering ideas, to offering perspectives, but most importantly, data. You know, where can our community policing officers support us in the local community? So we'll come on to that in a bit more detail, but I think it's just wonderful to know that this resource is finally going to be available in West Hill. It's something that we've asked for since these three neighbourhood watch schemes were set up back in October 2022, and finally it has arrived, which is wonderful. Again, let's leverage the WhatsApp channels. As a reminder, there's two WhatsApp channels, one emergency, one non-emergency for each of the three connected West Hill schemes. It's still an underutilised area of our programme, of our three connected schemes at the moment, so I'd invite you, if you're interested, to get onto those WhatsApp groups. If you want a reminder as to the guidelines, let me know and I'll drop them through, and let's get more people onto those WhatsApp groups. It's really going to be worthwhile to have this connected intelligence across West Hill, particularly as we have this neighbourhood police force coming into play. In addition to this being community led, one of the big priorities for the community teams is violence against women and girls, and I will add in an extra front end letter, men in particular, violence against women and girls. So this is a focus area for the local policing teams. We know, again, we've been pushing for many months now to get the alleyway looked at between Swayzen Road and Dartford Road. I believe this is something we can relook at again with the policing teams, and there's another local issue as well down towards Priory Hill. And again, these are things that at least we can investigate alongside our councillors and particularly with neighbourhood policing teams. What's really cool as well is that PC Bali will be part of what's called a neighbourhood task force. So he will be one of a number of members of the neighbourhood policing team that will make up a task force, and that task force will also include members of the West Hill Neighbourhood Watch. It will include the councillors and other key personnel that make up the community leadership across West Hill and Dartford itself. A question I have for each of you is, did you see the invitations, the updates from My Community Voice? So pretty much all of you should have signed up to one or all of the three connected schemes from West Hill Neighbourhood Watch over the recent months. Some of you may have signed up directly in the early days via ourwatch.uk, the Neighbourhood Watch site, but that should have still taken you through to My Community Voice. So my question is, and I'd love for you to drop in the comments, drop me a direct email or Erica an email at your West Hill Neighbourhood Watch NHW, so your West NHW, all one word, at gmail.com. Let us know if you're receiving the emails. Did you see the personal introduction from PC Bali? Did you see the personal introduction from PC Yates? Just want to acknowledge that and clarify that you are seeing those messages as I did and as I shared in the Neighbourhood Watch group previously. Something else I want to make really clear on behalf of PC Yates and PC Bali is that if you're going to log a non-essential matter for the police, of course that would normally be a 101. Do keep on ringing 999 in emergencies, of course, but if you're logging a non-essential or non-emergency topic, and you'd normally ring 101, The advice is to use the online reporting tool, as that's much more effective, much quicker, and you'll not be left hanging on the phone. Admittedly, not everybody is comfortable with using technology, not everybody wants to be online. If that's the case, can you please get the message out to your neighbours, let everybody know on your street. I'll also include this in the next update from West Hill Neighbourhood Watch. Let's make sure that people know that their voice matters, let them know that they've got issues they want to raise that are non-essential but important for the police to build data around, that the online tool is more effective and more timely, and let's be open to supporting our neighbours if they're less comfortable using technology with helping log that data so that PC Bali and PC Yates can do something about it. The other thing to mention, again and again, to be fair to the councillors, they've mentioned this regularly and persistently, they are an intelligence-led force. If there isn't the intelligence, if there isn't the data, they will then go off their own intuition, they'll go off their own training, which of course is very, very good and very high. But the more data we give them, the more intelligence we share with them, the better they're going to be able to target areas around West Hill and further Dartford. Really good news. Both PC Bali and Yates are very much up to joining us for our in-person meetups. So they're aware of the Saturday the 9th of September next quarterly meetup, and hopefully we'll see one or both of them there. There are some changes coming ahead within September around shift patterns, etc. But the key message I want to get you to hear, and I hope you're getting that from my energy and positivity from this message today, there is a lot of commitment, a lot of positivity, a lot of real desire to truly be back on the beat around West Hill and around Dartford more widely. You know, they both come across really passionate, really energetic. They really want to make a difference in West Hill. They're aware that we don't have a huge problem in West Hill. We have the issues of Wilmot Park, which I'll come on to, in particular around ASB, Antisocial Behaviour. And of course, there's naturally a focus on the town area at the moment, one of the three key areas for Bali, PC Bali and PC Yates. But they will be present, there will be shift patterns, and they will definitely be committing to being more visible and on the ground in West Hill. We also discussed another idea, was around the idea of a community listening session, maybe twice per year. You may remember, if you've seen any of the shares through my community voice or in the Facebook group, I've been building a really great relationship with the headmaster at Dartford Grammar for Boys. We do have access on occasion to the Mick Jagger Centre, and both PC Bali and Yates are really up for a community listening session once or twice a year. Idea being, we bring everybody together that's interested, cross-section of the community, we get an update as to what the local neighbourhood policing are working on, what are their priorities, what more do they need from us, and we give them the data they need to try and serve us as a community as effectively as we would like. So it's truly what I want you to understand, and I hope that's coming through. There's a real opportunity for us as a community to truly collaborate with the local police. This is not a soundbite, this is something to truly jump into, to truly get involved in, and I really, really hope you'll join me and the wider community in truly making this work. This is a huge opportunity, I believe, for us to truly connect, across the councillors, across Neighbourhood Watch, across the local police, and basically across the whole system of West Hill and Dartford more widely. And I don't think we'll see another opportunity like this in quite some time. So I really hope you'll join me in making the most of it. Back to Wilmot Park. We understand from our local residents who have been very vocal and rightly around the consistent and persistent issues around antisocial behaviour at Wilmot Park. This is well known and understood now, because what I've done is handed over data from our residents and also the data that's come up from the in-person meetings. They've got they've got the data from March, they've got the data from May, and they've also got the data from the latest newsletter. They will be operating on a shift basis. The current shifts that currently operate are 2 in the afternoon till midnight, 7 a.m. till 5 p.m, and then there's a 3 p.m. until 1 a.m. shift. If you look at the range of issues that we've seen in recent months around antisocial behaviour, it does tend to fit within those windows. So yes, it does happen, very unfortunately, at 3 and 4 in the morning on occasion, but it does seem to be, if we've got someone on the beat, someone that's got the intelligence, that are able to go out and check at these times of the day at the weekend more often, for example, then hopefully we can try and nip things in the bud. But what's very clear from PC Bali and PC Yates is they want to get in and they want to sort things out, get into the root cause, deal with it, get it dealt with. They're not looking to yeah, basically that's it. I don't need to say any more words. They're really looking to try and deal with things here. They're all part of what's called an LPT, a local policing team, and that is a 10-minute update. And I appreciate it's a long one, but I think it's a really, really, really important one. I really hope you'll join me in celebrating this change, in engaging with West Hill Neighbourhood Watch and any other Neighbourhood Watch across the Dartford area. And I'd also invite you to share this message. I'm going to put it on my YouTube channel because I think that's the best place to try and get this distributed. Make sure that more people are aware, and please do invite your neighbours to join West Hill Neighbourhood Watch via my community voice, kent.co.uk. There's never been a better time to get involved. I'm sure you'll share my excitement, to be honest, in seeing the community fusing, coming together and having this opportunity to truly leverage a really high quality, passionate local police force that wants to engage in our local community. Till next time, take care, and yeah, do share this far and wide. Let's let the local community know what's coming. Cheers.